Carnage. Two lads chewing the fat.
It's Carnage.
Tony and Aaron in the studio.
Carnage.
What will they talk about? 'Cause we don't know.
Carnage.
Tony and Aaron in the podcast hut. Sit back and listen while they kick some butts.
That is a rubbish ending. Well, it's all that rhymes.
Unbelievable. And now, here's Carnage with Tony and Aaron. Just chewing the fat.
Oh, a little stretch. Oh, what day is it? Oh, it's been like a little holiday break. I'm still in the holiday. Oh, God, we're on air. Aaron.
Hello,
Mate,
Tone, we're on air.
We're on air, we're back.
Oh, wow.
Live right now on Spreaker.
Spreaker. Woo.
There you are.
Evening.
Hello, mate. It's good to be back, innit?
Hello.
Very excited. I've
Hello.
broken my microphone. Hang on a sec. Good start. Good
It's
start.
all going on.
Broken that.
The microphone is a bit limp, isn't it? Hello.
She said, not smiling. So, how have you been, mate? We've the whole of the podcast hut has had a week off.
We have, yeah. It's been quiet, really. I think. As in, my phone has been charged only once a day.
I was going to say you've had nothing to do for a whole week, but then I thought, well, you don't do anything when we are here, so I mean, it's not like anything at all has changed whatsoever.
Same shit, different day, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Just you weren't around. No, it was good. It was good. I think a well-needed break. I think.
Yeah.
I've been quite busy with work and being a father and all that lot. So
right. Everything good? Everything good in the hood?
Yeah, everything's good. Bam's all good, and work's busy.
Now listen,
but good,
usually
so.
on Carnage, Bam is running around the background, screaming, crying, smashing stuff. What's going on? Why can't I hear him?
He is in bed upstairs.
You are.
I'm trying him on his own upstairs.
Round of applause.
See how it goes.
Round of applause from the studio. Finally, he's in bed.
Yeah, it's been a long, hard run trying to get him to sleep. He's still not perfect at it, but we'll give it a go. So
this is wonderful.
Little by little.
But the thing is, I'm guessing Jen isn't there.
Jen is at work, yeah.
So that's your other half for the listeners, people that don't know, listening live on Spreaker and on iTunes and wherever else. So the thing is, with Jen not there, you can't rely. So if suddenly Bam starts crying, you're off. You're gone.
I'm gone.
You're like daddy daycare, but like a bit rubbish.
Yeah. Yeah, literally a lot rubbish. Like I said before, but funnier than Steve Martin. So, because I'm on my phone tonight.
Yeah. It sounds brilliant.
Because I'm on my phone, I could literally take you upstairs with me.
So
I could take you upstairs, and
we could be a part of this.
Bam.
This could be a part of it. Now, the other problem is we've not planned this show. Now, I know that we're just meant to be chewing the fat and having a chat and all the rest of it, but we've not. Usually, we've got a bit of a plan, and we've got stories that have gone on and things that have happened. We got nothing.
I literally spoke to you yesterday for the first time in over a week.
Yeah, we have got a special guest.
We've
got special guests on this show each week.
Yes, we have.
So about 9:15, we're going to be speaking to our very first special guest, Uxie. Call him Uxie. He's a comedian. He's an artist. And I'm telling you, this guy's an artist. Is unbelievable.
I've been checking out his Twitter, saw some of his drawings. Right. Amazing.
He is amazing.
Blown away.
So we'll have a chat.
Blown away.
Pervert. We'll have a chat about that when he comes on the show at about 9:15 for everybody listening.
Pushty.
If you are listening over on Spreaker, don't forget you can say hello. And if you're listening to the download over on iTunes, then thank you very much. Don't forget to go and give us a review. If you want to get in touch with us as well, you can email us, which is always nice. And if you want to email, this is how you do it. If you'd like to get in touch with the show, it couldn't really be easier. One way is to email us. You can send your emails, thoughts and feedback to thepodcasthut@gmail.com. That's thepodcasthut@gmail.com. That's all you have to do if you want to get in touch with us on the show and you want to write us a message. Right, before we go any further, mate, we always have to check out what you're drinking, right? We have to check out, you've got your tipple, your slurp of the week, or whatever you call it.
My little slurp, yeah.
Your little slurp. So should we check out exactly what it is you've got to drink? Should we do that?
Go for it. Let's have a go.
What's Aaron got to drink? What's Aaron got to drink? And now it's time for Aaron's tipple of the week. He calls it his weekly slurp.
Let's find out what Aaron's got to drink. Ah, so I've missed that jingle. I've missed all this jingle.
Thank you. They're
Were
very
you,
good
were you on
jingles.
the last show? Or were
No,
you
it's
down
when
the
Van was
hospital?
in hospital.
So you haven't done this for like 2 weeks.
I know, it's ridiculous.
Just such a part-timer. So, because I remember the last show we did, I was doing the whole slurp, tipple. We had Mario on.
Yeah.
Mario came on and he was drinking
you did
like
a Welsh slurp.
Well, there is that. We made this show a little bit Welsh in your honour because you weren't here.
No, yes, I did listen to it. It was brilliant. I very much enjoyed it. Thank you for everybody that helped and chipped in and
Sent best
helped
wishes.
you host the show.
Can we just check that Bam is okay now?
Bam is okay now, yes, he's very good.
Apart from you just told me he was in hospital the other day.
Yeah, right, okay, he
Your
went
sick
into hospital
child.
again. He suffers from, when he has tonsillitis, it's quite bad.
Right.
It's like his airway closes quite a lot. And
That
Amber's
is quite
job
bad.
normally.
Breathing's quite
Yeah.
important, isn't it?
It is quite important. So he's had it 9 times now in 2 years.
That's mental.
And we're looking at having them removed. But because he's so young, it's quite difficult and dangerous. So we have to wait until we see a specialist. So
I was going to say, they don't
But
really
he's
remove
all
them,
good
do
now.
they? Do they remove them now like they used to?
they do. I mean, they normally do it minimum age 3, but because he's 2...
I've still got mine. Have you got
they don't
yours?
wanna... No, I had one taken out when I was 5.
Oh, right. I've still got mine, and they're
So,
battered from all the singing. They're a right
yeah,
mess.
I can't believe you've still got yours with your job as well, to be honest.
I do get the odd throat problem, though.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
That's not been rude.
I've heard you when you've had the bad throat and you're all like...
All right, mate, how's it going? You all right?
You're like Barry White, but...
Let's get it on. No, that's not Barry White. Who was that? Who was I doing?
That was Marvin Gaye, wasn't it?
Chocolate salty balls. No, what was his name? That was the chef from
Chef.
South Park.
Isaac Hayes.
Isaac Hayes, God rest his soul. I miss South Park. I used to watch it. Do you watch it anymore?
I do. I used to watch South Park. The original couple of series were brilliant. But...
I remember the first time I saw it, and I was around a couple of girls' house, just chilling out, chewing the fat. And we still haven't done your slurp yet, have we? And he's still drinking it, but we'll talk about it in a minute. And I remember the very first time I was like, what the hell is this? And then, okay, came on. And
Yes.
after every sentence, he was going, okay, I'm going to do it, okay. That was it. I was in hysterics. It was amazing.
I like Eric Cartman's voice. I think it's just quality. Just quality stuff. Like.
Good
all the
evening.
most-
Good evening to Ridian Lewis, who has just joined us and said a good evening. He has joined us in the chat box over on Spreaker. You too, if you're listening live, can do the same. Thank you for joining us, Ridian, and hello to you too, sir. Thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening. Sorry, what were you saying? So, listen, we've played your jingle and then carried on
haven't done my
gassing,
drink
and
yet.
there's us going,
I've
I
nearly
don't know if
finished
we'll
it.
have enough to say. So what are you drinking this week? What are you telling people to go and try?
Right. Well, I walked into Morrison's supermarket the other day.
Really?
And I thought,
The
right,
last time
let's
I
get-
went in there, I flew.
Amazing.
I
well,
walked in.
that's you in it, superstar.
Pillock.
So I thought, right, I'm going to get a load of beers I've never actually tried before, and do my business with them on the show live. Right? So I've literally just
Stop.
That's probably the worst description of this segment ever, isn't it?
Right. You walked amazingly into a supermarket and
I
you've
can
got some
barely
drinks
stand
you'd
up.
never tried before and you thought you would do... What was it you just said?
Do my business.
do your business
I do my
on the
job
show
with them, I
live.
suppose. Do my job.
Sick,
So
man.
this beer here is an American beer.
Yeah.
It's called Hard Knot,
It's called what?
and it's Hard Knot
Okay.
Infrared IPA.
Yeah.
It is.
Are you a little bit drunk,
6.2%.
Aaron? Have you come on the show, like a true
it's-
professional show, off your face?
It's no, only you do that.
Oh, yeah, I have done that before.
So this is 6.2%. It's a beer from Oregon in America. It's very good, very tasty, very hoppy, very strong, and it's quite similar to the Sierra Nevada that I know you tried recently when you was on holiday.
I was going to talk about my holiday a little bit later on, but yeah, I when I was away, I took a picture of myself
Yeah,
because you sent me a picture of 2 drinks. What were they?
yeah. The Sierra IPA Torpedo.
Yeah.
So sorry, Sierra Nevada Torpedo IPA
Yeah,
and the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale.
that was it.
And you had the Pale Ale one, didn't you?
And I thought I've got to try it. So I took a
Yeah.
picture of me in my caravan.
It was lovely.
And I was there I was with the drink saying, look what I found. Found it in their local little shop. I went, wow, I've got to try this. So I took it back to the caravan, and it was lovely.
It's good, isn't it? It's one of my favourites.
It was very nice. But they didn't have the torpedo.
No, the torpedo one's really hard to find. Not many
What's the
places in the UK
difference
do it.
between the two?
About 2.5%.
Is it just the strength? Is it a completely different taste?
It's a lot heavier as well, the torpedo.
Right.
So it does make your face melt a little bit.
Does it?
It's quite strong, yeah. It's 7.2% of torpedo IPA. For a half bottle of beer, that's quite strong. It's very good. The best way to do it is if you just taste it. It's amazing. You won't be disappointed with it. If you like the pale ale, you will like the IPA torpedo.
Okay, I'll try that. See, I had some friends the other day, which I love. I love tiramisu, or as I call it, terrible Sue. Right?
Tina and Sue, we call it.
Tina and Sue, right? I love it. A friend of mine, great cooks, and they do. They even write a blog called Globe Scoffers. Worth checking out, people. Globe Scoffers, brilliant. They do reviews in restaurants. They cook stuff, amazing.
Wicked.
And they were doing this one recipe, but it wasn't with. I mean, what do you usually make tiramisu with? What's the alcohol?
It could be. It's a coffee one, isn't it? Or the amaretto, maybe, or
coffee.
something like that.
Well, no, it's usually coffee, isn't it? Well, they'd
espresso.
made this with. I've forgotten it now. Disaronno.
Disaronno, yeah.
But she literally put in half a bottle. It was so strong, and she said she couldn't eat it. It was like too strong. Her other fella was like, "Oh, it's lovely." He said, "I've only had a bit, but I feel like I've had about 5 shots off his face."
Yeah.
So they said,
Amazing.
"Look, are you in? Do you want it?" So I was like, "Well, I'll have some." So they brought me around a few slices. It's still in the fridge now. I literally had a slice of it, and I was like, "Wow, it was so strong, but so nice." You literally go and find Globe Scoffers. I don't know if it's on there yet.
I'll have a look.
I don't know if they've put it up there as a recipe. She might have to redo it and all the rest of it. But it was strong, but it was amazing. They've just done a review on a curry place. I think it was in Birmingham, and it's such a good review. It's the first time I've read a blog where you read about something or a restaurant and you go, I need to go there.
That's the kind of blog I like, because obviously I've worked with food for 18 years.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, I need
they do some brilliant stuff.
I need to read the truth.
They only live around the corner, so you know what's lovely. And it's Gemma's best mate. So what's really cool about Globe Scoffers is they'll be doing something and then they'll bring it round if it's a cake and it's like, try this, test this, try this. Oh, okay then. Which is amazing.
Wicked.
And when we have dinner parties and stuff, they always bring food and cake round, which is absolutely awesome.
Brilliant. I got loads of food stuff coming up in the next couple of weeks. So
what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, it's food festival time. It's food festival time of the year.
Is it?
So the week Saturday, I'll be going to Abergavenny Food Festival.
Right.
And we call it the 10,000 calorie day. So it'll just be literally eating some of the best food in the UK.
Will you do us a favour?
Yeah.
Will you record some bits on your recorder while you're there, checking stuff out, and we'll play it on the show as well?
Of course, I'm going to. I'll film like Jen's going to have an oyster.
Well, no, I've not.
The last time she had one of them, it was quite entertaining. So I'll try and film that.
I've not really done oysters.
Oh yeah, I like oysters. Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of fish, but I love oysters.
Really?
Yeah. Shockingly, I really like oysters. I can't wait to get some.
Oh, I'm not keen, to be honest with you.
So Jen had one a couple of years ago, and it was hysterical. So
really?
Yeah, apparently it bounced. I don't understand what that means, but like...
Does that mean it's cooked? Yeah. I mean, how do you cook an oyster properly? You're the chef.
You can cook an oyster. You can put them in the shell.
Yeah.
So open an oyster.
If they're already open, they're no good.
Flame, yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. That's right.
So go for that. Okay, so you've got a nice closed oyster shell.
You have to do something called shook it, which is how they open it.
I beg your pardon?
They do.
Is this you doing your business again on the show, live?
This is me. Just me. They do shooking an oyster, so they shook the oyster and open it, took the top off.
Yeah.
And then they can just place it on top of a barbecue or a flame or an oven.
Oh.
Literally that, and it will cook in the shell.
Yeah.
Very good. Also, you can take them out and you can, like you would a normal piece of fish, and batter it.
I've seen people like put them in like a shell. They keep them in a shell, put them in a pan, and they put garlic and stuff. Oh.
Yeah, they're mussels, yeah. Very close, but nothing like an oyster.
Oh, man.
Shellfish.